If your ribs are flared, that's going to be a constant stress and pull on your abdominal wall, which isn't going to help you resolve that diastasis. Getting those ribs back into alignment with those abdominals is a really key foundation to success. And we actually need to look at the back to achieve this. So often with rib flare, there's a sort of winging of those shoulder blades off your back and a lot of squeeze and compression happening at the back. We need to create space across the back in order to soften in at the front. Mobilizing your rib cage as well as strengthening the supportive muscles is going to help get you there. Let's start with some simple side bending with rotation. So go ahead and reach one arm up and you'll go ahead and side bend over, really thinking about those side ribs, pressing out to the side a little bit, and then turn your chest down towards the floor. So I'm really thinking about from those ribs, rotating down towards the floor. You'll reach back up and repeat. Ribs go out to the side and really curl your chest down and in. You can repeat this 6 times. On your forearm, go ahead and take that top arm and wrap it around your ribs. You're going to think about moving your ribs away from your hand and then lowering those ribs into your hand. So it's not a dumping up and down at that shoulder. I'm pushing the floor away and just moving from those ribs up and down. Again, you can repeat this about 6 to 8 times. Staying in this position, push the floor away with that bottom arm, reach that top arm up. We don't want to be sinking here, right? So we want to keep those ribs nicely aligned now. Reach that top arm up, and then as you exhale, you're going to thread that top arm in between that bottom arm and your body, really again trying to find that rotation happening from those ribs to rotate you through. And you'll push your way back up and rotate your way over. Again, you can repeat this about 6 times. Finally, we're going to push through our bottom arm really strongly. Push the floor away, not allowing that shoulder to sink, and roll your shoulder back a little bit. Now, we really want to gear up through these side muscles here. So we're going to really think about lifting those up and in, and then from there, you'll push through your knees and that bottom arm to lift up your hips. All the work is kind of trying to happen from underneath here, and lower it down. Again, this can be repeated about 6 times. I would encourage you to try all the exercises on one side and then lie yourself down on your back. And notice whether that work side feels a little bit heavier to the floor, like your back can settle into the floor a little bit easier. Maybe that shoulder feels a little bit lower and you feel generally more relaxed on this side. That is going to be that ticket that we were talking about to get those back shoulder blades a little bit more in line and create that softening that we need to happen at the front.